there, I'm Holly.McDonald with the Costa Mesa Pod, where we talk about all things regarding the lifestyle, the activities, the businesses that make Costa Mesa such a great place to live. Today I am with Dave Noyes of Factory Records, which is a staple in our community. Dave, tell us about yourself. Tell us about the shop.
Okay, so I'm Dave Noyes. The Noyes comes from my very first record store, Noyes, which I opened in 1991. My driver's license says David James on it, but so I go by either. I've been running Factory Records for 12 and a half years. It's my second store that I've owned. My first one was in Costa Mesa across town. I got strung out in dope and I had to shut that down in 2006. Spent a few years getting my SHIT together and opened this 12 and a half years ago, and just doing the same thing I've been doing since 1988 when I got my very first record store job at Music Market over at Harbor and Adams, also in Costa Mesa.
So about 35 years in the business.
Long time, yeah. Yes.
So you're right here on 17th Street, which is obviously like a major thoroughfare in our community.
Yep.
Do you get a lot of walk-ins, or how does it really work here?
Very few walk-ins here. We get some walk-ins. The bar is really popular, and we get a lot of people coming in from there. But you can't tell by how we're filming, but we're hidden off the main street here. So I spend a lot of time. When I opened, it was Facebook, and now it's more Instagram. Just hammering away at that, just being on the social media, trying to get people in here. And it works if you're very proactive about it. People find the shop.
Yeah, and so tell us more about like your inventory, what you have, and how you get it.
It's a mix of new and used vinyl. The new stuff we just order from distributors. The used vinyl, it's really tough to get these days. It's not like in the 80s and 90s when everyone was dumping their collections looking for CDs. It's vinyl is very, very popular right now, so I'm constantly on the hunt for it, looking for collections. I've been as far as traveling out of state to look at collections, to bring them in here. Luckily, I've been doing this for so long, I've got a good reputation. People know to bring their records to me, and that definitely helps. But it's a challenge. It's not like it used to be 10, 20, 30 years ago.
So, I mean, I haven't bought a record since I was a child.
Yeah.
But, like, what do they
someday.
cost? I mean, like, yeah, like, what is the price range? Or, like, are some more expensive than others because of, like, their special features?
Yeah, they're crazy expensive now. I think it's insane, but the kids don't care. I mean, for them, $50 for a record's nothing. When I was a kid, records were $5 or $6, and if they cost $8 or $9, it freaked us all out. We didn't want to buy it. And now a new record on average is going to cost you between $25 to $40, and kids don't even blink. Like, it's not even a big deal. So I'm the old geezer there, like, freaking out on that. But
yeah. What makes one more expensive than another?
Sometimes it'll be two records in one cover. Sometimes it'll be a fancy reissue with a special cover artwork. Sometimes it's because it's a limited edition colored vinyl record. There's different reasonings for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you collect them as well, or is it more just the business of selling them?
I've got a lot of records. I try not to collect too much anymore. I'm a hoarder, and I have so many records. I grab a few here and there, but I try to bring them here for the customers to enjoy nowadays.
Yeah.
But I do have thousands and thousands of records, mostly from when I was younger.
So Costa Mesa is like a pretty hip, vibrant city.
Yes.
So do you find that a lot of your clientele is drawn to your shop because of that? Do you feel like people come to Costa Mesa knowing to kind of look for this type of shop? What are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely, yeah. Costa Mesa has always been kind of a ground zero city for record stores. If you Google it, I think there's 3 or 4 record stores in Costa Mesa right now, but you can go to surrounding cities and they have 0. So Costa Mesa's always been a real hot spot for record stores. We are the city of the arts. I don't know how hip and artistic we are with the I shouldn't say that, but yeah, Costa Mesa's always been kind of funky and bohemian.
Yeah.
More so than say Irvine. Not to knock Irvine, but that's just kind of bland. But Costa Mesa's got some character to it.
There's a lot of character, a lot of like just everybody's kind of exploring their own passions here, and there is a lot of like the artistic entrepreneurial side here, which I really like. So I think this is obviously a great add to the community.
Yeah.
think there's a lot of music scene here too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. I'm 53, so I don't go out a whole lot, but I definitely, when I had my first shop in the 90s, I was out at indie music venues all the time, and warehouse parties and music like crazy. And I know it's still going on. I don't get out like I used to. But yeah, Costa Mesa's got a very vibrant music scene for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's quite a few places like bars and whatnot that have live music right here along the 17th and 19th Street corridors and everything. So yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything special that people should know if they want to come here, like your hours or how it works?
The hours are pretty simple. It's noon to 6. Every day we're open till 7 on Fridays and Saturdays. If you love vinyl, we're worth checking out. We've got, I mean, like Yoda says, size matters not, but we've got packed in here when the shop's open on the patio here where we're doing the interview. There's also a table with usually about 1,000 records, used new arrivals on the table, and then we've got $5.99 and less records and a couple bins out front. So I mean, it's literally the store's out here, then goes all the way in there. And
I was gonna say, I think you have thousands.
yeah, I hear it from a lot of people. They come in here and they're like, "Wow, we went to such and such a shop that's 3 times the size, and your selection's way better than that." I mean, I crammed it in here.
It's crammed in, but I mean, that just means that there's so much more to like discover.
Yeah, it's definitely an old school vibe. Like I know a lot of the younger people like the minimalist kind of thing now, and I grew up in record stores where you got to dig through boxes and you got to pull boxes off of each other, and that's just how I still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of music, since you're the music expert here?
It depends on the day.
Oh.
You know, I some of the bands that have stuck with me for years and years are like the Replacements and AC/DC, but it really varies. When I work, I'm here for 6 to 8 hours minimum, so I go through all sorts of different. I can probably say the stuff I don't like easier than what I don't know a lot about classical music. I don't listen to much of that, and I don't do modern pop country or modern pop hip hop stuff.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, there's still a lot of music, and obviously you can tell from the selection that you have that there's a lot here to check out. So anyway, if you're looking for any vinyl, and you have CDs too.
We got CDs. Yeah, it's funny. CDs died a few years ago, and now the Y2K era is like cool retro. It makes me feel super old, but like the year 2000 is like cool and hip and retro with the kids now. So CDs are hot again. Not like vinyl is, but they're selling really well again, which is a trip. So yeah, we've been pushing. I don't do new CDs, but I do a lot of used CDs.
Oh, no way. Well, I'm going to have some to dig up for you.
Yeah, right? Yeah. It's a trip.
So yeah, if you're into music and you want to come check it out, come visit Dave Noise.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Anytime. This is a really cool spot in Costa Mesa. You got to check out their Instagram.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Factory Records Dave Noise. You can follow me on there. That's where I'm most prolific. We've also got a Factory Records Costa Mesa Facebook page, but Instagram, if you want to learn about any of our upcoming events, we got a ton of stuff coming up through the forever. We're always doing stuff. But Factory Records Dave Noise, give me a follow.
Yeah, give them a follow and come check out the shop.
Rad.
Thank you.